Welcome to AU Venture International. The company is an online market for trading and investing gold all throughout the world. AU International Athens is located at the heart of Dubai's evolving tourist attraction, downtown Dubai. Why Dubai? Dubai is the fastest growing epicenter of gold trade in the world. In this video, I will show you how AU International Investment can show you big results. Here in AU International, investments are safe and as profitable as gold. Why gold? Of all the precious metal, gold is the most popular as an investment. We should be aware that the gold value offers promising results due to its undeniable reputable worth in the growing world market. Therefore, AU International created an affordable and simple marketing program called the Gold Program. According to this program, any investors of this online market will be eligible to obtain infinite bonuses in a long-term phase for marketing its production. As the company expands its services, investors will receive profitable rewards. Are you interested in turning your investment into a profitable one? Here's how. AU International promises their investors to receive a distributor's package upon joining. In a distributor's package, you will obtain your username ID and password to track your online business 24/7. You will also receive 2.5 grams of 24-karat gold upon investment. As a distributor, you are required to invest 1,499 dirhams for the distributor's package along with a copy of your Emirates ID or passport. Also, every distributor is required to sponsor 2 other investors to join them in the company. Now, what happens next? Once you get 2 investors to join AU International, you will be qualified to enter the qualifying system table. In this scenario, you, along with your 2 investors, will be placed in the qualifying system. Let's name them Anna and Bobby. Anna and Bobby are required to invite 2 investors, and these investors will also enter the qualifying system. Let's say, in this case, Anna invited Kathy and Danny, and Bobby invited Eva and Flor. As you can see, table of 7 investors is finally complete. Once this happens, you will be eligible to exit the qualifying system board and proceed to the first cycle. Now, as promised, the company will compensate your efforts and will give you 500 dirhams upon completing the qualifying system. Once qualified and completed the qualifying system, you will be eligible to enter the first cycle table. Now, once Bobby and Anna and their invites completed the qualifying system, they will be placed on the first cycle table with you. Let me elaborate more on that. Once you complete the qualifying system, the table will split into 2, making Bobby and Anna at the top of the qualifying system. Once each of their table is filled with 6 investors, they will be qualified to enter the first cycle as well. Upon completion of the first cycle table, you will be eligible to receive 5,000 dirhams or 34.24 grams of 24-karat gold depending on your preference. Once you complete the first cycle, you will be entitled to enter the second cycle, and from here it gets even better. How? Upon entering second cycle, AU International implemented the autofill system. What does this mean? This means that any investors of AU International that completed the first cycle will be qualified to enter the second cycle regardless of them coming from your group or not. As the AU International aims to help every individual, it is a promising system that will turn your investment into a rewarding one. Upon completion of the second cycle, you are eligible to receive 15,000 dirhams at the end of this cycle. Once you complete the second cycle, you will be eligible to enter the last cycle, which is the third cycle table. In here, the company also uses the autofill system where any investors of AU International that completed the second cycle will enter the third cycle. Therefore, you are not far from getting the 20,000 dirham reward that is given to you by the company upon completing the third cycle table. Now, adding all the rewards and investment return, you are able to turn your 1,500 AED investment into 40,500 AED worth of cash or gold depending on your preference. What's more, since the company promises a reward for all investors of AU International, the leadership bonus is applicable to all members. The leadership bonus rewards all investors that are able to duplicate and help other investors in turning their investment into a profitable one. How? For example, you invited Bob and Ann to invest into the company. Bob and Ann successfully invited 2 investors each, and your group continued to expand in size. In the system, Bob and Ann will be placed on your first level. The people Bob and Ann invited will be placed on your second level, and their invites will be placed on your third level, and so on. As long as you duplicate and help each individual in your group, you will be able to comply to the duplication rule. As a result, from your 1st to 10th level of members, you will receive bonuses depending on which table each member are able to complete. From your 1st to 10th level, any member that completes the qualifying system will reward you 5 dirhams for each, 50 dirhams for every member that completes the first cycle, 100 dirhams for each member that completes the second cycle, and 200 dirhams for each member that completes the third cycle. Remember, this rewards apply to all members that is incorporated within your team, whether you invited them or not. As long as they are within your 1st to 10th level of members, you will be eligible to receive the rewards for each member in your group. The leadership bonus is given to all investors due to their remarkable efforts to contribute to the success of each member. What are you waiting for? We did it! You're next!